Welcome to Sports Guy Talking. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about the Clippers signing Russell Westbrook to solidify the point guard position. The Clippers are currently fourth in the Western Conference standings as they have title aspirations. However, Russell Westbrook has only advanced past the second round of the NBA playoffs once since the 2016 NBA season and is now on his fifth team in the last 5 seasons. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. What is your reaction to the Clippers signing Russell Westbrook? And what I got to say is, if you're a Los Angeles Clippers fan, or if you're someone that has rooting interest in the Los Angeles Clippers, this is going to be a bad move for the Los Angeles Clippers. I understand that Russell Westbrook, he's going to be bought out by the Utah Jazz. I understand that he's probably going to only get a 1-year deal in free agency once he reaches the buyout market. However, Russell Westbrook is a team killer. And what I mean by that is that he's a solo act. Can he still put up numbers? Yes, he can. He can rack up the points, he can rack up the assists, he can rack up the rebounds. No one is doubting Russell Westbrook's ability to do that. Russell Westbrook is one of the greatest players to ever do that if we are talking from that perspective. Russell Westbrook is a stat machine, but what he is a solo act. He's not going to be a guy that can help you win a championship. And what I do know is that Russell Westbrook has to be ball dominant in order for him to play basketball at a high level. He's not someone that can thrive well off the ball. He's not someone that's going to shoot the 3-ball well. He's not going to scare defenses whenever he takes a jump shot. Anytime you see Russell Westbrook take a jump shot, defenders are like, okay, back off, let him shoot. Just make sure he don't drive into the paint and dunk over you or try to draw a foul or try to do something wild. That's the kind of player that Russell Westbrook is. At this stage of his career, he is who he is. He's been on so many teams that at this point, it feels like it doesn't really matter what team Russell Westbrook goes to. No matter what team Russell Westbrook goes to, he will always play the same way. A new coach is not going to train Russell Westbrook to say, you know what, go play off ball. Go ahead and not try to be so ball dominant. They're not going to tell him that. I mean, they could, and then Russell Westbrook will say, no, this is how I've been doing it for 14, 15 years in the NBA. This is not a guy that's necessarily coachable. He's been on so many different teams that at some point you just have to admit and rip off the Band-Aid that he is who he is. And I can't believe that Kawhi Leonard signed up for this. Now, Kawhi, he seems like the kind of guy where he'll just go wherever the flow is. And Paul George, he wanted Russell Westbrook to team him up with him. And I don't blame Paul George for thinking that. You know why I don't blame Paul George for thinking that way? Because Paul George put up a career year with Russell Westbrook. Remember, Paul George and Russell Westbrook, they used to be teammates on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So they know a thing or two about teaming up with one another. That's how they did in OKC. And Paul George, he understood that he was once an MVP candidate under Russell Westbrook. While he got to play Robin to Russell Westbrook's Batman. The problem is now, Russell Westbrook is no longer Batman. He's more of, he needs to be a role player and he needs to know what he's doing. He needs to give solid energy off the bench. He needs to be able to play defense, shoot the basketball only when necessary, and distribute the ball to your teammates at an effective level. Russell Westbrook, at this stage of his career, he's not going to be an all-star player. He's not going to be the guy that fills up the big three between Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. What I will say for the Clippers is this is a good risk for them to take, though. I wouldn't have done it, but I can understand why they want to do it. They need a distributor of the basketball. They need a guy that can play the point guard position. Russell Westbrook gives them a body, and let's be honest, Russell Westbrook's not going to be getting paid that much money. He's going to only be making very little for the Los Angeles Clippers. So maybe they think, you know what, if we take away Russell Westbrook's pay, maybe Russell Westbrook, maybe his mentality is finally going to get fixed. And as a result of that, that will make him a better player and that'll make him a better teammate. And if he can do those things, he could be a huge addition to the Los Angeles Clippers. I just don't think it's going to be that impactful for them because Russell Westbrook, he's played on so many teams and he only knows one way how to play the game of basketball. He's not going to change the way he plays all of a sudden this late into his career. I know they started coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers, but let's be honest, the only reason why he did that was because he did not want to be sent home by Darvin Ham and LeBron James. That's just the reality of the situation. Russell Westbrook is only about Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook isn't all in to win the championship. Russell Westbrook is a great basketball player. Yes, he can put up great numbers. No one is questioning whether Russell Westbrook can do that or not. There's a reason why he won an MVP, averaging a triple-double. He averaged a triple-double for basically 4 straight seasons. or something like that. Russell Westbrook is a great stat player, but if you want to talk about Russell Westbrook as a complementary piece, no, he can't do it. We've already seen him struggle to be a complementary piece next to Kevin Durant. We've already seen him struggle to be a complementary piece next to James Harden. We've already seen him struggle to be a complementary piece to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Although he was complementary with Bradley Beal and Paul George, let's be honest, they were not winning a ton of games. And the only reason why they were complementary is that Russell Westbrook was Batman. Russell Westbrook cannot be Robin under any circumstance. If Russell Westbrook has to play Robin to Batman, then Russell Westbrook is not going to get the job done at an effective level. Russell Westbrook is not an efficient player. He will never be an efficient player. And honestly, the Los Angeles Clippers, they did not become a better basketball team today by signing Russell Westbrook. In fact, one could make the case that they got worse. I don't think that the Los Angeles Clippers are going to be title contenders all of a sudden now with the signing. In fact, this is a Clippers team that honestly, they could be upset in round one of the NBA playoffs if they end up facing the wrong team. Say they play a team like the Mavericks and they're probably going to get eliminated in round one. Or if they play the Suns, they're probably going to get eliminated in round one. They're not going to be better than the Mavs. They're not going to be better than the Suns. I don't trust them to get past the Nuggets either. Look, the Nuggets, they got an MVP candidate in Nikola Jokic. He's probably going to win his third straight MVP. He's a fantastic basketball player, and I don't really see that changing come round one of the NBA playoffs if the Los Angeles Clippers were to match up against the Denver Nuggets. Heck, I don't even see the Los Angeles Clippers being able to beat a team like the Memphis Grizzlies. You know why I say that? Because they got Ja Morant and they got a lot of bench pieces. The Los Angeles Clippers, they got Kawhi Leonard, they got Paul George, and Russell Westbrook as a third option. He's not going to necessarily work out. He's not going to make the Clippers a better team. I wonder if the Los Angeles Clippers are going to end up falling into a play-in team. They might not even secure a top 6 seed. They might even fall off because right now the seeding between 4 through 10 is really tight for them. If you get 7 through 10 in the seedings, that means that they have to play in the play-in. The Los Angeles Clippers, right now they're sitting at 4th, but they could very easily fall down further than that. This is not a move that I would have done. Although I do understand why they needed to do that. They needed upgrades at the point guard position. Russell Westbrook is a low risk, high reward. And it's kind of weird saying that because Russell Westbrook, whenever you think about him, you think about how he's a high risk option anywhere where he goes to. But for the Clippers, this is really a low risk option because if it doesn't work out, well, the Clippers don't really have a distributor of the basketball anyways. But if it works out, which I highly doubt, but if by some odd chance it's going to work out, it's going to make the Clippers a really good basketball team. And it might propel them to be Western Conference champs, although I highly doubt it. I mean, it's not a move I would have done, but I can understand why they did it. So that is why the Russell Westbrook signing will not help the Clippers elevate to title contenders, as he will not be that impactful for them. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinTran and @SportsGuyTalking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.